Hello learners, English Kumarbharti Standard 10, Unit 1.1, Where the Mind is Without Fear, written by Rabindranath Tagore. Introduction of the poem. This famous poem by Rabindranath Tagore was written when India was under the British rule. The poem is written in the form of a prayer to the Almighty asking for freedom for the country. Tagore also appeals to God for social, educational, and economic freedom for the people of India. The poem was originally composed in Bengali. Tagore won the Nobel Prize for Literature in 1913, and this poem appeared in his Nobel Prize winning anthology Gitanjali. Let's begin line by line explanation. Where the mind is without fear and the head is held high, where knowledge is free. The lines describe a place where people are brave and not afraid. They are confident and hold their heads high with dignity. The next line emphasizes the importance of education and access to information for all. Knowledge should not be restricted or limited, allowing everyone to learn and grow. Where the world has not been broken up into fragments by narrow domestic walls. Fragments means separate pieces. This line introduces the concept of unity. In an ideal world, the people are not divided by societal barriers. The term narrow domestic walls doesn't mean literal walls, but the barriers that are created in the minds of people. These divisions could be due to issues like social status, religion, nationality, or even family structures, where words come out from the depth of truth, where tireless striving stretches its arms towards perfection. Tireless means having or showing great effort or energy. Striving means putting in a lot of effort to achieve something. Stretches its arms, aims at achieving a goal. The poet stresses on honesty and truthfulness. In an ideal nation, people communicate openly and with honesty, with their words reflecting their true thoughts and feelings. The poet highlights the importance of continuous improvement. In an ideal nation, the people constantly strive to be better versions of themselves, both individually and collectively as a society. Where the clear stream of reason has not lost its way into the dreary desert sand of dead habit. Stream means small river. Dreary means depressing and boring. Dead habit means old traditional rituals and customs that are harmful. These lines are a metaphor. The clear stream of reason represents critical thinking and logic. The dreary desert of dead habit represents following traditions or outdated practices blindly. The poet wants to say that the members of an ideal society use logic and reason and do not blindly follow the old traditions. Where the mind is led forward by thee into ever widening thought and action. Thee means you, can be interpreted as God or a higher power. Ever widening means forever broadening one's outlook. Now, our minds should be led by God, or the author is directly talking with God. When the mind is pushed forward by the guiding force, it explores new ideas, expands its understanding of the world, and broadens its perspective. This broadened knowledge translates into more meaningful and effective actions that contribute to a better society. Into that heaven of freedom, my Father, let my country awake. Heaven of freedom means condition of total freedom of good thoughts, good words, and good deeds, while respecting those of others. This line is a plea or prayer. Father, again, reinforces the possible interpretation of a divine force. The poet longs for his country, India, to wake up and achieve this state of freedom, a heaven where people have dignity, knowledge, and power. Thank you. If you like the video, please like, share, and subscribe the channel.